It's Prime Minister Modi's big message with regards to fight against terrorism. Prime Minister Modi in a statement has said firm, decisive action will be taken against terrorists. Will fight against cross-border terrorism. Big statement being made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India will continue its fight against terrorism. Firm, decisive action will be taken against all the terrorists. This fight will continue. The fight against cross-border terrorism is something India is very keenly looking at. In the latest, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that cross-border terrorism is something that India will not take lightly. We have seen how spate of meetings have taken place over the past fortnight. Decisive actions have been taken. The process of isolating Pakistan on a global level is something that India has successfully been able to do so far. With regards to trade, import and export of Pakistani goods has been stopped by the Indian government. In fact, port access to Pakistani ships has also been banned. Now, on one side, we are seeing the diplomatic ties that are taking place. How to hurt Pakistan economically, that's also something that the government very keenly is looking at. If we speak about the funds, billions of dollars are given to Pakistan in the form of loans and grants and funding. So that's also something that India is looking at. Prime Minister Modi likely will be speaking with the multilateral lenders like the IMF, like the World Bank, like the Asian Development Bank. And amid all this, statement coming in from Prime Minister Modi, the fight against cross-border terrorism will not stop. Firm, decisive action will be taken.
हम एक मत है कि आतंकवाद मानवता के लिए सबसे बड़ा खतरा है। पहलगाम में हुए आतंकी हमले में मारे गए लोगों के प्रति राष्ट्रपति लॉरेंसो और अंगोला की संवेदनाओं के लिए मैं उनका आभार व्यक्त किया। We are committed to take firm and decisive action against terrorists and those who support them. We thank Angola for their support in our fight against cross-border terrorism.
My colleague Kamaljeet Sandhu is now joining me on the story. Kamaljeet, one thing is very, very clear. From all the statements that we have heard over the past 10 days, the government has given out a signal that the strike will be decisive and this time the strike will be massive.
Well, absolutely. And none other than the Prime Minister has been speaking about it. We've heard earlier the Home Minister as well as Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. And even in Bihar, when the Prime Minister was speaking immediately after the incident had taken place, the message is loud and clear that there would be a decisive action. But let me tell you, whether we're talking about line of control or international borders, there's a massive fortification by the armed forces of Pakistan. So they seem to be prepared. There is an anticipation that there is an imminent action taking place. But let me tell you, there is also information coming in from incredible sources that this is where the terror launch pads are almost empty now, because Pakistan does fear that there would be certain retaliation, even in terms of terror factories in Bahawalpur and other places. There have been those areas which have been emptied now of those terrorists. So all that measure has been taken. But at this point of time, the information is obviously kept under wraps as to what is the next step of armed forces going to be. But there's a heightened sense of alert, be it from Rajasthan onwards to Jammu and Kashmir. So clearly, whether it's hinterland, and we've seen a high alert being sounded, a synergy of sorts between all security forces, be it the Indian Army, the Rashtriya Rifles, the Jammu Kashmir Police, CRPF, the Border Security Force. So they're working in tandem. They want to ensure that there's no further particular attack taking place. There are massive cordon and search operations going on, but it's the political messaging at this point of time, and how the Prime Minister has spoken, how there is the world which has actually supported India, especially against this particular act of terrorism. And this is where a decisive action is in the offing. And remember, even if the world leaders have dialed down, leaders of both India and Pakistan talking about there should be de-escalation, but there is a messaging that India will not tolerate acts of terrorism anymore.
Right, Kamaljeet, you also spoke about the fact that a lot of nations now are saying that restrain it. That's the word that we see coming in from a lot of nations. But if we look at the global platform, besides Pakistan, barely a handful of countries, including Turkey and China, but behind India, the world power and almost every country has come out and said that they stand behind India, firm in their resolution that terrorism should not be tolerated.
Well, the security and integrity of India, that is what it is. And what we've seen is post-abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, the sort of changes which took place in Jammu and Kashmir. Tourists were coming in, people were living a normal life. And thereafter, what we saw is a massive terror attack on innocent civilians. They were segregated on basis of religion. So this is a clear direction as where we're seeing footprints of Lashkar-e-Taiba. Now, there are several terror factories like Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Resistance Front, PAF, the others which have been clearly operating out of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir with the backing of Pakistan, IS and the army. So there have been investigations done, be it the Pathankot terror attack, be it 26/11, be it Pulwama terror attack. And the investigation has clearly shown the role of Pakistani establishment as far as the terror attacks are concerned. And thereafter, it's a given. But remember, the NIA is going to do a foolproof investigation and join the dots, because remember, what international community does look at is evidence. So all that is a multi-pronged agenda at this point of time, where the forces are manning not just the hinterland but the line of control and international border. Meanwhile, investigating agencies and intelligence agencies are also piecing together huge amount of evidence against this conspiracy which was hatched in Pakistan.